So I would like to explain the intent of this panel. Tosa from Kyoto University. I'll be the moderator today. Well, we have the panelists all lined up here. We have the Meisters and the Shinto priest. So we have a special panel. And we invited these distinguished members, the panelists from the third generation executive chef, Mr. Kunio Tokugawa from Kicho Restaurant, Arashiyama flagship restaurant. And also we have the Mr. Naoko Usami, restorer of works of arts and crafts. And also from Yamazaki Shoten, we have Mr. Junbei Yamazaki, making karakami Chinese papers. And from Kyoto University Kokoro Research Center, freelance Shinto priest, Professor Toji Kamata. So far as the panelists, and now we also have commentators from Kyoto University. Well, excuse me, another commentator, Mr. Ryuichi Katsuyama from Hontsuzure Katsuyama Nishijima Brocade, young successor of this business. The panelists that we invited today are Mr. Usami. We discussed with Mr. Usami and selected the members, and so they are the people who will be shouldering the future of Kyoto culture, the young artisans during the 40s or the 30s to 40s. These are the people who will be shouldering and bearing the future of the Kyoto culture. And also, we have the IT-related experts as a commentator. We have Professor Kurohashi from the Graduate School of Informatics of the Kyoto University, and from Kyoto University Center for the Promotion of Excellence in Higher Education, Professor Koyamada. And also the previous speaker from the National University of Singapore, Director of Interactive and Digital Media Institute, Professor Ryohei Nakatsu, also will be the commentator. And so we would like to kind of purify the scene or place, and so have the freelance Shinto priest, Professor Kamata. Please blow the trumpet horn to Mount Hiei. Thank you for the trumpet show. So we can now make an official start. So first of all, well, we are discussing cultural computing. So I think many of you also attended the previous joint talk, and so there's a lot of sensitivity and racial characteristic and storytelling that exists within us unconsciously. We create that into an information, and what shall we do? So as the Professor Nakatsu mentioned, in the intercultural setting, we can identify common models, similar models and we can understand the experience. And so along with the Meisters and Shinto priests, we we want to discuss the way that we can take, what path we can take. So we want to have the specific examples of in order to extract the cultural information. So on the order from your right, I'd like to have each member introduce themselves in 10 to 15 minutes. So I'd like to start with Mr. Tokuoka.
Mr. Tokuoka is not going to use PowerPoint.